So, hello everyone, and welcome to Awakening Ajna. I'm so excited about this webinar on Third Eye Connection. My name is Katie, and I am a channel, so I use my third eye a lot in my daily work and my life because it's impossible to channel without engaging the third eye. I love the third eye for so many reasons. It's such an important chakra because it bridges realms and worlds and energies and life itself for us. It really is so key to our own truth and our own understanding of the universe. And so I am so delighted to be given this hour in which to explore it and talk about it with all of you. I love my webinars to be co-creative experiences, so please do use the chat box to ask questions, to share your own experiences. This webinar is particularly experiential, to share your own wisdom, to say hello now and let me know that you can all hear and the webinar is coming through okay. And just to share, like I said, the more co-creative the webinars are, the more wonderful they are, in my opinion. And so really express anything that you want to express. The chat box is private. If you don't want me to say, if you're expressing something personal, just put private in front of your message and I won't read it out, or I certainly won't say your name or share the details of it. So welcome. Oh wow, we've got some people from all over the place tonight. From Winnipeg. Wow, I've never heard of that place. Thank you for saying where you're from. It'd be lovely to hear where you're all from as well, if you want to type that in. I think it is absolutely amazing that we live in this world where we can hold a webinar and have people in Japan and in the United Kingdom and in the United States and all over the world listening in. It really is part of oneness, actually. It's part of the future happening now. Okay, so we've got Kent. I know some of you, so you're from London or Brighton. I'm in Brighton at the moment. You'll probably hear the seagulls at some point during this webinar. So thank you, all of you that are listening live. And we will begin with a meditation. Just to bring you into connection, into circle, because even though you're listening from all over the world and some of you will be listening in the future, we are in a ceremony for this webinar. We are in a coming together. It's just an energetic one that actually is what a third eye experience in itself, because we're not physically in circle with each other, but we are energetically doing this webinar journey together. So when you're ready, close your eyes. Feel the muscles around your eyes relaxing as you breathe in love and breathe out gratitude. Breathe in love and breathe out gratitude. Breathe in love and breathe out gratitude. And through this breath, feel yourself becoming present. Feel yourself calming down letting go of anything that you've had to do today or that you still have to do today, and simply just giving yourself this time to breathe, this time to be. Third eye connection is so deeply connected to being. And as you breathe consciously, as opposed to subconsciously, you remember to be. You are a human being, not a human doing. So just for this moment, allow yourself to be and experience this webinar from a place of being. And say out loud, I call light to myself now. And feel a column of light shining down from the beginning of time, beginning of the universe, down into this moment, instantly lighting up your vibration. As it travels down through you, through all the different layers of the earth, down into the crystal core at the center of the earth. And feel this light connects you to these great polaric loves of Mother Earth and the universe. And just to allow yourself to be in this light, to belong to this light and these loves, trusting that if you are listening to this webinar, it is perfect for your spiritual growth in this moment. Because you're always in the perfect place for you. And open your heart to those that you energetically sit in circle with. Notice how you can feel them or sense them or know them. But you can energetically feel that some of them are curious, some of them are excited, some of them are nervous. Just let them know that whatever they are feeling is okay. And as you energetically let each other know that they are welcome to be and experience their truth exactly as it is, feel them letting you know that. Feel your heart warming and opening to this circle of friends, this tribe circle that reaches to so many countries all over the world. Breathe in love and breathe out gratitude. Maybe some of you are feeling your third eye is beginning to tingle, beginning to sparkle. Mine certainly is. It's excited about this hour that's all about it. And I pulled a card for our hour, and it's the most perfect card. It's vibrational. The third eye really is vibrational, as you will discover, especially when it opens and when it closes and when it receives. So just think about what vibrational means to you. The third eye is vibrational, but everything is vibrational. And actually, my guide is saying that the third eye is simply a master of vibrations. It can tune in to the vibration of anything. That's how it receives and translates information, by vibrating with the thing that it is looking at or connecting to, and matching that vibration for a second so that it can receive what it needs to receive. And breathe in love and breathe out gratitude. Breathe in love and breathe out gratitude. Breathe in love and breathe out gratitude. And when you are ready, open your eyes and come into the room, come into space. Noticing how you feel. How do you feel after that meditation? Use the chat box to share, to say anything that came through. You will have noticed that I got some guidance through at the end. I'd love to hear from anybody else's guidance, or just how you're feeling. If you liked it, if you didn't. And there's always a little bit of a delay on the chat. Oh, someone's already, tears already. Yeah, when you start connecting to your third eye, you start to release what is not of service to you. And sometimes that release can be emotional. Sometimes connection can be very, very emotional. To give you an example, I'm only preparing for the channeling course that I'm running. It hasn't even begun. And I'm having so many emotions come up, and I know it's because this year's course is deeply, deeply transformational, and what's coming up is coming up within me to be released. But releasing itself is emotional. You know, we don't release without being emotive about it, really. Always a good thing. I think emotion is always a good thing. What else we're getting? Strong sensation and arching of back. Yes, the spine is also connected to the third eye. And I'm really glad you said that, because my guides just before this meditation, this webinar began, gave me this kind of spinal roll breath that really opens the third eye. And I wasn't sure if I was going to give it, because I'd only just received it. But since you're already tuning in, Helen, I think I will give it as part of this webinar. I've pulled another card for us all that is about what do you need to do to connect to the third eye. And the card that I got is romance. And whenever I get that card, I always see it as loving yourself, as romancing yourself. And I think that is so relevant to the third eye, because the more you love yourself, the more your vibration is able to receive through the third eye, and the more you're able to shift vibration, actually, because your core and your center's so full of love that you can work with the third eye in a much deeper way. I also think the third eye likes to be romanced. I think that more than any other chakra in my own personal experience, the third eye likes you to give it time, to give it attention, to give it meditation, to cover it in oils and massage it and work with it and basically romance it. And I think that is because the third eye is this real jewel. It's a jewel of connection. It's a master chakra. It's so important to your path. It is the seat of your soul. And it wants to be treated like a jewel. It wants to be treated with this kind of gentle, loving respect and meditation. And that's when it really starts to shine. And so, oh, we're getting other lovely comments. I love that. Thank you, Steve. Lovely to reconnect again in our temple of light. So that's wonderful. I like the thought of us being in a temple of light. I'm just going to talk very briefly about the third eye. The third eye is a chakra, but it's actually represented in the physical body as the pineal gland. And scientists are really looking into what the third eye is for from a scientific perspective. I'm not a very scientific person. I'm a very intuitive person. I'm a channel for my work, but I really love it when science kind of matches with spirituality. And there is this big movement that's happening at the moment where science and spirituality are beginning to meet each other and agree with each other. And there's all sorts of wonderful things that are being discovered about the third eye and about the pineal gland. One of the most interesting things is that they've started to realize that the pineal gland responds to bioelectrical signals of light and dark. This means that the pineal gland is actually able to receive light and dark, even though it's deep within your brain. And I think any channel will tell you that channeling is the receiving of light information. And so science is actually starting to prove that the third eye chakra is receiving light information. And I love that, because that means that people that are feeling doubtful about the third eye or the idea of a chakra receiving light information from spirit guides, blows their logic. Now science is saying, well, yes, it does. So I'm just going to let you sit with that for a moment. Yes, it does. It receives light. The other thing I love about the third eye is when you look at a picture of the brain, the third eye is the part of the brain that it is inside the part of the brain that actually looks. The pineal gland is inside the part of the brain that actually looks like the all-seeing eye, the eye of Egypt, the shape of the eye of Egypt, which I just think is amazing. The all-seeing eye is inside our own brains, and it has the ability to see everything and anything in any realm. It has the ability to, sorry, there's a really loud motorbike going by outside. It has the ability to understand anything. How amazing is that? Thank you. We've had a question. Helen is asking, what oils would you recommend? I use lots of different oils on my third eye. In group classes, I often give people tiger balm to put onto their third eyes because it's really tingly And okay, you can't, your third eye, your pineal gland is actually inside your brain. You can't reach it with oils. But if you, it is represented and it almost has a sensory connection to the middle of your forehead. So if you put any oils on the middle of your forehead, it helps take your habitual vision away from your physical eyes, especially when it's something like tiger balm, because it tingles. And so you physically start focusing on where the tingling is, and so you physically start focusing on your third eye as opposed to on your habitual sight from your third dimensional eyes. The other oil I really recommend for the third eye is pine oil, and that is because the pineal gland actually looks like a pine cone. And I suddenly one day just connected the two. I was like, pine cones, pine oil. And so I tried it, and it really just kind of gave this rush to my third eye. And really, it was like my third eye just went bing. And so that was my personal experience of using pine oil the first time. And I've had it every time I've used it. So those would be my recommendations. But whatever you intuitively and instinctually feel is always the best. I am a big pioneer for following your own intuition, and know that you can't really get it wrong or right. Thank you. Someone else is saying I have a good effect with Star of Bethlehem, the Bach flower remedy. Perfect. Thank you for sharing that. The other thing about the third eye that I want to say, and then we will go into some exercises for energizing and activating it, is that in the chakric system, it is the indigo color. And the indigo energy is a rebel energy. It's an energy that is deeply independent. Indigo children are rebellious and fiery and independent and strong-willed and strong-minded. And I really want you to use that energy, that description, to help you understand your third eye. Your third eye is the center of your truth, not of anyone else's truth, not of my truth, not of the Bible's truth, not of the Quran's truth, not of another spiritual teacher's truth or a guru's truth. It is the center of your truth. It is where you find your own truth. It is partly designed to rebel against whatever has been prescribed to you. It is about you intimately connecting with the universe. It is about you understanding your version of the universe. And that's why we must do so much meditation with this chakra. Because it is not a chakra that, or it's not a chakra or an energy that is simple. It is one that unravels and unfolds the more willing we become to understand our own truth. And it is stubbornly in its own truth and rebelliously in its own truth. And until you're prepared to align with your truth, you're not fully going to engage your third eye chakra. And so it's really about your willingness to be your truth, to live your truth, to break every single rule, to just experience the universe from your own perception of truth, and to be prepared to allow that to evolve, because the third eye will naturally evolve that as soon as you are willing. I love it. One of the people listening has said, yesterday I pulled the Rumi card, which gave me the message that it loved my defiant, rebellious heart. That is the key to the third eye, in my opinion. To be defiant and rebellious in your heart, and to dare to go beyond the boundaries of society's truth, to dare to go beyond the boundaries of even your own physical truth. That's when you really start to journey with the third eye, when you're willing to let go of what you think you know and discover what there is for you to know, to discover your own truth. So those are some concepts for you, for your left brain, but I would really like to give you some exercises to help you energize this chakra and let go of the pineal gland now. Like, it's deep within your brain, but your chakra's energy goes beyond the energy of your physical body. So you can definitely access it through putting pine oil on, through breath, through meditation, through touching. You can definitely access it. And I'm going to give you, my guides are going to give you some techniques that help you to energize your third eye. And I just want you to try them out. There are all sorts of amazing breath techniques out there, like Nadi Shodhana, that are ancient yogic practices. They take time to master, and we only have an hour, so I'm not going to give you loads and loads of breath exercises now. But if you type in yoga exercises for the third eye into Google, you will come up with loads of different things that when you master them, they are very, very simple, like Nadi Shodhana, which I will send out to you in an email. These techniques are much more simple than something like Nadi Shodhana. They are simply about energizing and activating your third eye instantly. They are designed to instantly open your third eye, or open your connection to your third eye, because your third eye is actually always open. And you do these connection techniques just through experiencing, seeing what works for you. And we're going to try loads of different ones very, very quickly now. And you can see which ones you like. They are all very simple. So, closing your eyes, feeling the muscles around your eyes relaxing, and just allowing yourself to be. Just allowing yourself to breathe. Feeling your breath in your belly. And becoming aware of your auric field, the energy that dances all around you. Just allow this auric field of energy to fill with indigo light, to become indigo now, so that your aura starts to vibrate the indigo vibration of your third eye. And you may want to physically move, you may feel like you need to physically move. And if you do, that's fine, just let yourself shake in the vibration. Now placing your fingers in the center of your forehead, your index finger, your middle finger. Just gently tap. Just very, very, very gently tap. Like you're knocking on the door of your third eye. Feel that tapping. Noticing what happens if you fill your fingertips with light. Noticing if your experience of that tapping changes when you fill your fingertips with light, with love. And when you're ready, stop tapping. Just notice if you feel a buzz or a shift in energy around your third eye. And just relax. Can't get any of this wrong or right. So you start to breathe in through your nose. And as you're breathing in through your nose, just focus on sending the breath up into your third eye. And notice what happens if you breathe in sharply, sending your breath up to your pineal gland, up to your third eye chakra. And notice how your physical eyes, even though they're closed, are starting to look up to your third eye. So that your breath and your sight are both going to your third eye. And instead of breathing through your nose, just allow your third eye to breathe. Notice what that does to you. And you decide to breathe through this chakra. Notice if you feel this chakra begin to spin or expand, or if your body does something different. And as you're breathing through this chakra, just turn the light on in your imagination. Just imagine you've switched the light switch on and off, on and off, on and off. Imagining that there's a light, very bright white light, deep inside your brain, and you're just switching on and off, on and off, on and off, and on. And just imagining that you are opening your third eye now. Just like when you open your physical eyes, you're flooded with light information. Do the same. Open your third eye and receive light. just listen through the third eye to its Sanskrit name, which is Ajna. 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 Hold the sound of that name inside your third eye, inside your brow. Ajna. 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 Try changing the sound to the sound of the third eye, not the name, which is Om. Sound of the universe inside your third eye. Om. 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 And just become aware of your physical eyes now, the light in your physical eyes, and aware of the light in your third eye. Feel the star in all three of those eyes. The star in your third eye is a star in the cave of Brahma. It is an indigo star, a rebellion of your own truth. And as you feel this star shining and the stars in your eyes, the sparkle in your eyes shining, just allow your breath to take you back into your physical body, feeling it drop into your belly and feeling yourself grounded, feeling the muscles in your back relaxing. You may be feeling like you need to nod your head sometimes when there's lots of energy. The physical body wants to move, so just allow it to move. And when you're ready, open your eyes, noticing how you feel, noticing at the moment where you open your eyes, you're actually opening your third eye as well. And just breathe in love and breathe out gratitude. And I'd love it if you'd write in and tell me. We went through like a really like blast series of exercises, but did one stand out to you? So like, did the tapping really shift something in you? Or did saying Ajna, hearing Ajna, did that do something to you? Did you have a different experience each time? For me, like I was connecting through each one of them, but it was very, very different each time. So when I was tapping, I was really feeling the buzz, especially after I stopped tapping. When I was doing the opening and closing, the light, so with the light on, the light off, I was getting actually pain because it was like a physical headache pain, but that is very, very common when your third eye is opening or shifting, becoming more of itself, basically. Another example, the breathing really expanded my third eye. The indigo energy in my aura really made my physical body move. That's very common for me as a channel. I move a lot. My body likes to move with the energy a lot. When I was saying Ajna, I really felt like the universe was opening to me. It was like I was going through this corridor. And so as you can see, every technique does something different. And for some of you, maybe none of them worked. Don't worry about it. We've got other experiences. We've got other techniques. But if one particularly worked, I would recommend that you do it. I would recommend that you practice it, because that is clearly the technique that's working for you. If all of them work for you, then use discernment about which one you needed. You know, for me, the one that caused me pain is always the one that I'm going to go for, because quite clearly if it's causing me pain, there's resistance there. So the turning the light on and turning the light off is the one that I'm going to practice. When I heard Ajna, my head started to move in a clockwise direction. That's from one of our listeners. Felt very beautiful. Yeah, always with the third eye, if your head wants to move, if your physical body wants to move, allow it to move. I cannot express how key this is, not only to channeling, but also to third eye connection. Because if your body is, your body is a very advanced being. Your body is actually probably definitely wiser. The human body is wiser than the ego self, okay? And is very receptive to energy. And so if your body is physically moving, especially in meditation, it is helping some energy get into a chakra, or helping you to shift energy or move something. Allow your physical body its wisdom and its energetic wisdom. Allow your physical body to help you. You know, I see so many times people meditating and they're desperately trying to be still, because that is one type of meditation. But actually, in connection meditation, moving your body is good. Noticing the temperatures that your body's giving you. I can't remember which one it was, but one time I got really hot. It's like in that exercise, you know, during one of them, suddenly I was boiling. And that's my body receiving energy for me, because it's a very, very wise, amazing, energetically advanced, conscious part of myself. And I don't deny its wisdom. I allow it to do what it instinctually wants to do. And also allowing your body to move on instinct improves your ability to receive instinctual guidance, which we'll be talking about later on. So if anybody else would like to share how that exercise was for them, it'd be lovely, lovely to hear what worked for you. Also, if something didn't work for you, or if something, you know, whatever experience you had is the perfect experience. I'm going to pull us another card for connecting to the third eye. Liberation. How interesting. Yeah. It is very much about letting go of concepts. The more you let go of your prescribed concepts, the more you are able to connect to the third eye. The next exercise we are going to do is a very, very, very beautiful exercise that I adore. And I adore it because it deeply connects you to who you are. It's an exercise, I think it might be the first exercise my guides ever gave me, actually. It was something I was given years ago. And it was in a time in my life where I was feeling particularly low on myself and particularly not in a good place. And I woke up in the middle of the night and I had this strong intuition, or what I thought was intuition at the time, which I now know was spirit guidance by the energy of it, but I didn't know that at the time, to view my soul. And I was shown how. And the viewing of my soul was one of the most beautiful experiences of my life. And it really changed how much I loved myself and how much I respected myself. And you do soul viewing through the third eye because it is the seat of your soul. So we are going to do that as a group. Oh, thank you. We're getting some more information through from members of the group. I felt my third eye as a beautiful female spirit. She told me being open is the safest space I can be in. I smiled at the 3 stars and I opened my eyes to see 3 stars synchronistically on my ceiling, reflecting from my candles and my wooden star hanging above me. Oh, I love it! The synchronicity has gone crazy tonight. That was amazing. Yeah, 3 stars, 3-star pyramid. is a nice way to think of your eyes, because your physical eyes are very important as well. So yeah, soul gazing is very easy to do. It is not easy to do if you decide that it's just that if you block your imagination, because you know your imagination is the language that your third eye uses. It just is. It is the gateway that you have to walk through in order to channel, in order to do third eye channeling. And there are other types of channeling, but third eye channeling works with your imagination. It just does. And even if you're not a visual person, you still use your third eye and imagine. You still are a visual person, because you still have the ability to use your imagination. And I'm going to give you an amazing, very easy example of this. Close your eyes. What color is your front door? Answer the question. Use the chat box to type in the answer to that question. What color is your front door? And how you found out what color your front door is, because you're not there, you're not present, is your imagination has showed you an image of your front door from your memory. And so you are a visual person, because your third eye's just gone, okay, or your imagination's just gone, here you go. Or again, if you close your eyes and I say to you, tree, in your mind's eye, your third eye is showing you a tree. I don't know if it's showing you a willow tree or an oak tree but it's definitely showing you a tree. And so you do have inner vision. You use it all the time. You use it to manifest. You use it to worry. You use it to imagine, and you use it for memory. And so actually your vision, because we're a very visual society, your vision is always working with you. And so just use that easy vision that you have to see your soul, which is part of your third eye. So your third eye will instantly take you into this picture if you ask. Gonna guide you there, gonna take you there. And you know, it might not be all of your soul, it might just be part of your soul that you see. We are infinite, so we often don't see all of ourselves. You might just see colors, you might see a landscape, you might see energy, you might just get a feeling. But use that same part of your brain that can instantly conjure the front door or the tree in your mind. Use that part of you to go beyond yourself now, to soul vision now. And when you're ready, close your eyes, feeling the muscles around your eyes, relaxing, feeling that star pyramid between the stars in your eyes and the sparkle of light in your third eye. If one of the techniques particularly worked for you, use it, like the tapping or the saying Ajna, the opening and closing. Whichever technique worked for you, just use it now. And let the muscles on your face relax. Third eye connection is so much about being and relaxing. Really feeling the heaviness of your feet. Imagine you've got magnets in the soles of your feet. And any stress or tension in your body, just instantly called to those magnets and taken into the earth. Notice how quiet your third eye is. Notice the deep Om that resides there in your third eye. Just let your heart fill with love as you hear this Om deep inside your body, feeling its vibration. And feel your whole aura filling with indigo light as your third eye chakra spins. Awake now as Ajna opens now. And know that Ajna is the gateway to your soul. And in your mind's eye, see this gateway. See what type of gate it is. Feel the gateway getting bigger now, moving towards you now. And see that this gate is open. Really take some time to look at this gate. What is it made of? What colour? Material? Is there anything written on it? What size is it? Choose to go through this gate now. When you do, you see your soul. Just noticing what light, colours, shapes are here. Just noticing what you see. or feel. Don't look, don't try. Just know. Just let the part of your imagination that can show you a tree show you your soul. Show you part of yourself that you've never seen before. And whatever you see is perfect. Whatever you feel is perfect. Just ask the energetic landscape of your soul, what do I need to know? Let it whisper back to you. Maybe as a whisper that comes into your heart, maybe as a knowing or a feeling. Maybe it shows you something. Maybe it tells you something. Maybe it just sends you love. You can ask another question. Maybe ask how you can connect more with your third eye. And when you're ready, you feel the gate. This gate is very magnetic. It pulls you back into your body as soon as you think of the gate. You feel yourself on the other side of the gate, looking at the gate again. You feel yourself deep inside your third eye, in the spiral of Ajna, in the Om of the universe, in the Om of your tree. You feel yourself in your body, and now you feel your breath. You feel the soles of your feet. And you breathe in love and you breathe out gratitude. Breathe in love and you breathe out gratitude. And when you're ready, you open your eyes and come into the room. And just take some time to use the chat box to share maybe what your soul told you, what you saw. If you struggled, share that as well. This webinar is about helping you find the right way that is for you. So don't worry if it didn't work for you. If you tell me, I can help you. And if it did, then amazing. Share. I saw, I felt, to be honest, I saw the landscape of my soul that I normally see. But this time I felt this huge amount of love coming off it. And I don't think I've felt that in that way before. And it was just incredibly moving. Helen is saying, worryingly, I saw my soul as predominantly black with some bright pink. I was told it was fine. It is fine. My guides are saying the same thing. Why are you worried about black? Black is seriously misperceived for one. It's actually a color that is about depth. And my guides are saying to me is to answer you that the parts of you that were shown to you as black are the parts of yourself you don't know yet. So they're just in sleeping mode. And if you practice that exercise and know yourself more and welcome more of yourself, the landscape will light up. But it's more like the light isn't on them as opposed to you have a black soul. But how amazing that that exercise has brought that information up for you, and that you need to know more of yourself and welcome more of yourself. It's so easy for us to disconnect from ourselves and to hide from ourselves. And so that's the message I'm getting for you. Lovely. And just take some time to breathe. It'd be great if anybody else felt called to write in and share their experiences with the group. I will, of course, answer any questions. I'd just like to say that if anybody is feeling like they would like to learn more about all types of connection, then I am so excited because I'm doing a course in channeling and connection. It can be done online or in person. There's one place left for the London in-person workshop, but the online workshops you get exactly the same as you do in person, and there's 2 spaces left for online, so it's very, very, very nearly sold out. It's very exciting, this course. I have taught it in last year in the UK, and I've taught it in Japan, and every time I teach it I become so much more connected, such a better channel than I was before. And it's such an immersive course. You know, channeling is so much about practice, and so it's about really immersing yourselves into all sorts of fun, amazing, beautiful practices. It's about learning to connect with your heart through your third eye, to your guides, to your soul, to your path. It's such an amazing investment in your life, because channeling is probably the best thing I've ever done in my life. Not just because it's my path, but because it helps you to understand yourself. It helps you to access amazing guidance whenever you need it. It helps you to live in a more magical and empowered and beautiful way. And since I've been a channel, my life has had many miracles, and the more I channel, the more miracles I get. And it's such a personal, beautiful thing to learn how to do. It's so deeply transformative, and I cannot speak highly enough of whatever you do with your life. Channeling is a good thing to learn how to do. So there is the course. I've put it up. I will also send you a link to it. The webinar is not over at all. We're going to do some work on intuition and the third eye, and instinct in the third eye, and guides in the third eye in just a moment. But I want to let you know about the course. And yeah, it's really, really, really a very, very special course, and a complete investment in every area of your life, actually. And so here is the link to the course. And because I really want this course to have to be available to people that listen to the webinars, because I'm enjoying these webinar cycles so much, I've got a special webinar offer on for the people listening to this webinar. It's only lasting 24 hours. It's 25% off the course. of any section of the course. So there is the link to that, and it will only be on for 25 hours. And to be honest, this course is never going to be that cheap again, because next time I run it in the UK, it will go up, and then after that, and after this offer, I'm not going to run this offer again because it's too close to the time. We can, of course, set up a payment plan for you if you can't pay in full right now. But yeah, it's your last chance to get it this cheap ever. So the time is now, my lovelies. And living in the now is also part of channeling, but we will do that on the course. Some of you have sent some lovely comments in. I'm just going to read them out. Thank you, Katie and our Light Tribe. I enjoyed our being together. I felt myself welcomed into the City of Light in divine reunion, and that's my calling here. Oh, I love what soul gazing and soul doing viewing does. And another one of you said, I saw myself standing in the middle of heaven with a translucent white energy, with all the colours of the rainbow in it swirling around me, and I started travelling to people and places I know, and told me that I have everything that I can ever see, and that the beauty is just a reflection of me. Wow, that is amazing. See, I love how quick it is to have these beautiful experiences of self. And those two of you that have shared that, those two things, I mean, those are huge things to realize about yourself. And realizing them through meditation, through the gateway of the third eye, that deeply changes your subconscious. You know, you can't have those visions of yourself and your calling and not shift the way you feel about yourself. And that's why it's so important, and it helps you so much. Did anybody struggle? If you struggle, do I won't say your name, I promise, but do let me know so that I can help you before the webinar ends. So I will send you an email tomorrow with the spinal roll exercise that I was talking about, because I'm not going to have time to get it in to this webinar, but it was downloaded to me, I believe, specifically for all of you. So I will drop it out in an email to you tomorrow. And I just want to talk very quickly about instinct, intuition, and your guides, and how you can use your third eye with those things. So just to be clear, in my world, intuition is the wisdom of your heart, and it's how you actually connect to your soul through your heart, and how your soul communicates to you. Instinct is the wisdom of your body and your higher self. So your higher self instantly connects with your body through your instinct. And so it's much more gut-based than intuition, which is centered in your heart. If you align these two with your third eye, which we will do in a minute, you're really aligning all of yourself. You're really saying, okay, I'm willing to listen to my higher self, to the wisdom of my body, to the wisdom of my soul, and to the wisdom of my own truth, which is your third eye. And then to connect to your guides, so third eye channeling, your guides use the same technique that your brain uses to connect with you through your third eye. So just in the same way that your brain goes, oh, what's my front door like? And then the imagination picture of your front door flashes up. Your guides will also flash images to you. And the more you meditate on your third eye, and the more you connect to your third eye, and the more you get used to those images that your guides send to you in meditation, the more willing you are to receive those images in your day-to-day life, the more you'll get flashes. And it's such an easy way for your guides to connect to you. My guides use it all the time, third eye channeling, especially when they're trying to explain something that maybe cannot be translated into English words. And so we are going to close with an alignment of your instinct, intuition, and receive a flash from your guides, just so you can experience the huge variety of intuition that and connection that your third eye has, and so that you can really be open to receiving. So if you close your eyes, and notice how when you close your eyes, you instantly open your third eye. You instantly open, Ajna. And you breathe. And just feel your belly. Feel your gut. Your gut instinct is very, very instant. So ask your gut now to give you an experience of your third eye now. To give you some information about your third eye now. Whatever word comes to you, whatever feeling comes to you. And feel the chakra of that connection. Your sacral chakra just opening now. Spinning now. As you move up into your heart. You might want to place your hands onto your heart and feel all of that love that your heart has. And as you feel flooded with love, in your heart, notice how it is the same love you felt when you were soul viewing. And your heart, your intuition, it's not as instant as your instinct, but it's a knowing. It's a feeling. And ask your heart for a feeling about your third eye. Feeling to unlock your third eye. And feel your heart chakra, feel Anahata spinning awake. And allow your sacral chakra and your heart chakra to spin in unison. And notice when they spin in unison what happens to you. Notice how you feel when they spin in unison. As you invite your third eye chakra to spin in unison with these two centers of connection. And when all three of these are spinning in union, just notice how much more open you become, how much more sensitive and receptive you become, how your instinct and intuition and third eye connection are working together now, are working in harmony now. And feel your soul star chakra, which is a foot below the bottom of your aura, spinning in union with your third eye now. And notice how it's actually your third eye that is controlling the speed at which these other chakras are spinning and uniting. And this soul star chakra, which connects you to your guide, is spinning now, so that you're really in alignment with all of these jewels of connection. And they are in alignment with you. Ask your guides to send you an image, an imagination picture about something that you need to know now. and just see what you see. And one of the lovely things about guide connection is it surprises you. So you might not expect to see what you need to see. You know, you might not expect to see what you need to see. So just see. Maybe it's a type of a drink you need to drink, a type of food you need to eat. Maybe you need to do something. Maybe it's a type. Just see what you see. Maybe it's a color. And just allow your instinct to know if this is from a guide instantly. And if it's not, ask again. And allow your intuition to explain it to you. And so my intuition is explaining that the picture that I saw is about a healing I will be having on the 9th of the 9th, September the 9th. How that's important for the channeling course. I'm feeling all of these chakras spinning now. All of these connection portals open now. Just listen to the invocation of the channeling course, which is this year's channeling course, and just see if these chakras, these jewels of connection, respond in any way to it. May you know the truth that is yours to know. May you meet it with every sense of your body. May this truth translate the ancient ways for you. May you feel the pulse of this truth in the arch of each step that treads your path. May your adventure be a beautiful one as you spiral into who you will become. May your heart sing open as you recall your truth to you, speaking many languages of love. May you allow yourself to belong to the truth that is yours to know, to the magic that surrounds you. May much move and flow within you as you allow yourself to know the truth that is yours to know. We're gonna pulled one last card for you, and it's trust. And just see if any of those chakras of connection give you anything about trust. So you send your love and gratitude down to the earth. Send your love and gratitude up to the beginning of time, to source. Sending your love and gratitude to Ajna, your third eye, to your soul, to your body. Sending your love and gratitude to everyone that you have sat in circle with this evening. Sending your love and gratitude all the way around the world and all the way around the universe. Feeling that love and gratitude traveling through the spiraling arm of your third eye. Because what you send out, you get back. Opening yourself to receiving love and gratitude back. And allowing that love and gratitude to fill your heart. Thank you very, very much for all of the beautiful sharing, for all the wonderful energy you have brought to this circle. I will drop you in the email tomorrow with the spinal third eye exercise that really is amazing for opening your third eye. And so much love, so much light, so much blessings and magic and gratitude to you all.